Hi friends, this is Maggie. So this is the completed um, little journal which was done with gel press Stark cardstocks, and it came out really nice. So this is a drawing that I added here. I drew her and she's watercolor. I added a little sticker, and then the background I didn't want to add too much. I kind of like it nice and clean like that. I added a duct tape here, and this is the back of the journal. So this was fun. You can see it open here, and let me do a close-up so you guys can see how that looks like. So this little journal ended up being, if you count 2 for 1, basically, it ended up being 8 pages. And the reason why I say that is, you got the 2 pages here, so I count that as if it was 1. So I ended up with 8 pages, which is great because I'll be able to finish it up fast. I don't have that many pages to complete. This is the background. It's cardstock, and it's hard, steady, which I love. It's the first one I've done. And if you look at this particular background is ready for completion. I don't have to add too much. This one, it's the next page I completed. This one is the next page. Once I start adding an element or focal point, I may lose a letter or two, but that's fine. That's part of doing mixed media. So this was fun to work on. This one I didn't videotape. This is the very last one I completed. It's basically because it's using the same techniques I use for like this one here. And so, but it's just, I loved it because I was able to put everything on it. Now this one is my favorite. I love it because I was able to incorporate the vintage old stamps that I purchased, and I put them in different places. I used the gel, and then I ended up using the stamp directly to it, which was much easier than using the gel. But I love this page a lot. I like the colors. It's red, pink, and turquoise. And I love this one too. And this is that second part of that page that I like. Again, you can see the stamps. And then this is the very last page. I like this one too. This came out really nice. And that completes this journal. The video that's going to follow is the process, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks. Okay, so I went ahead and I cut it, all of my papers. They're actually 11, they were 11 inches long, so I cut it 5.5, so that I can get the exact measurement. And now I'm just gonna fold them right in the middle, and to make sure I have it right in the center, fold them right in the middle. And then that's how I'm gonna go ahead and start building this journal and putting it together. So this is my last one. Cut a little bit of the edge, just a little bit off. So what I'm doing is I'm just making sure they're even here. So I'm putting it here. Make sure they go there. And that should, yeah, that should do it. Alrighty. So now I have them all folded right in the middle. Okay, and now it's time to glue them. Okay, so what we do is we're going to glue them like this. We're gonna put glue around here, 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 and then in order to make sure they're nice and even, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, I have, let me see what I want to use. I think I want to use the double-sided tape and then the glue to make sure I can move it to make sure it's positioned correctly. So we're gonna use this. This is that glue, has a very thin marking, and we'll do that now. Alright, so before I glue them, I want to make sure that I don't have all the purples together. I kind of want to have a mix. And I think what I want to do is I want to probably have this one, then that one, and then go back to that color, and then put this color here, and then put this one here, right? And then do this one, and finish with that one. So my book, my journal is going to look, not gonna be, you know, kind of different colors. So we have that page, and then we're gonna go to this page, that page, so they kind of different colors, so it looks different for every page. Okay, so I'm gonna just follow that. Show you what I'm gonna do. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna quiet. My dog is crying for his daddy. She loves my husband, and he went for a walk, so she's going crazy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this here. I'm gonna start with this page. I'm gonna go ahead. Now we're just gonna just go around, and you do the four corners because you want this to stick. And the reason why I like to use the tape I mean the glue, is because and this is kind of neat because this is kind of a needle that goes in here, so it doesn't allow the glue to dry. You'll always have that open for when you need your glue. So I'm just gonna put here, so that will help the other card to slide into position and not stick right away. And then we'll just so this will be our first one, and this is the way. Make sure that your pages are like that. You don't want to do it like that, so you got to be careful about that. So now when you put them like this, you can, even with the glue, saw that? Want to make sure they are straight. So now, I should do this way. So now you have the first page and the second page, and that's what I'm going to do with each one of them. I'm going to glue them until they all going to be all together like that. Okay? Let's do it again. And just gonna, I want to do it again because you got to be very careful when you're, especially when you're using the double-sided tape. This right away glues, so you don't have that much, and I put this glue to make it move, but since I'm not putting so much, it's not moving the way I want it to move. So the trick is when you have the glue, if you want to go this route, and you have the glue here, you have your glue there, and you have it in the double-sided tape. What you want to do is, before you stick your next page, put it flat on the table, and this one too, and make sure that when you're gluing them, that this is actually right there. So this is even right there. Once you get the corners right to meet with the other one and nice flat, then you get it perfect. So that's your trick. Let's do it again. One more time. See, you got your pages, the way they're building. Oh, gotta be careful. I got some glue here. Oh yeah. See, I'm glad I checked. Careful there. Alrighty, so let's do it again. I probably need to let this dry here. I'm gonna put a little bit more. This one did not take well, and you can just go back, and if you have this glue, this works out pretty good. Because you can go right into the edge. But you can use Mod Podge that serves as a glue, or the mate. See, that's it. That'll work. That's all set. And then here I noticed it didn't glue well, so you probably can put more glue. I'm just not putting that much. Just trying to be careful. Doesn't feel like it didn't. Alright, let me just take this out. And this is a very good glue. On point glue. So I really don't need to use this because it really, but I want to make sure it's fast and really good. So I prefer to use both, but this glue is really, really good. And it glues right away. It actually, it just dries right away. So that's pretty good. I won't worry about the corners because we're gonna use the washi tape to hold it together. But so far, this is your pages. Right, and I'm gonna continue going, doing the same technique. Once you put the glue, put them flat on the table, and before you make them stick completely, just make sure you start with your corners here, and then once you have that secure, and then you come down like that. Okay, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do.